What's good, y'all? Over the years, I've been getting a lot of questions on how to use eggs, who to build around him, the glyphs that he uses, and this is what this video will be for. And yeah, just recently, I think a couple days ago, somebody asked me in my comment section. I was like, shit, I'll just make a video then. X mainly runs on skill damage. This is his skill. People really use him for his skill. That's his main purpose. These are the glyphs that... This isn't like the go-to glyphs because I don't spend money. But skill damage should be the first skill that you put on him if you're not spending much money. It's very good. It's going to increase the skill damage all the time as soon as the fight starts. If you're, like I said, if you're free to play, add up, you would want that to reduce his cooldown. Or if you spend money, you would want Jack with Terror. It also increases attack at the same time. Stoic Defender is also a great glyph. You have Twist the Knife, great glyph. Below the Belt. Cool Popsicle, since, you're going to be spamming his skill a lot. This is a great combination to have with that. And Rock Note, also a great glyph. Summer Shades, I'm only using this because I don't have an egg square or egg hex or egg circle to put. But if you do have those, then you would want that full set. And yeah. So you would want Ironclad for his Divine. By default, when Ironclad uses his Divine, X rage cost will be at 0.5. And I'm going to show gameplay also, so y'all can see what I'm talking about, instead of just me talking about it. Deer, you would want him to be, I believe it's Enlightenment 16. So you get his Insight maxed out. And you see right here, reduces X active skill rage caused by 50% if X and Deer are in the battle at the same time. So if Deer is dead, X rage cause will go back to 1. Okay, so you have Chrono Keeper. His time loop, anytime he uses Divine, the nearest hero is going to get his rage cost reduced by 30%. So I'm also going to show that in the gameplay. So if his rage cost is 1, it's going to go to 0.7. If it's 2, it'll be like 1.3, 1.4. Okay, so right here, Chrono Divine, you see, is 0.7 on X rage costs. Just checking that I'm recording. Now I'm gonna put Deer and Ironclad so y'all can see what I'm talking about when I explain them. Yeah, X is probably one of the best, if not the best, offensive hero in the game, and has been for a while. Tops could use a different hero instead of Chrono and use X, because I know with Steward now, X is just crazy now, even more than before. Okay, so I'm going to drop Chrono and X right here, 0.7, you see. Now I'm going to drop Deer and boom, 0.1. Right there, 0.1, that's it. And look, you could just spam away. Just look at that. That's without even needing Ironclad Divine. If Ironclad was in the battle, his rage cost would be... X rage cost would be at 0. And Chrono's would be at 0.1. Alright, now I'm going to show with Ironclad. And without Deer. So Ironclad without Deer. Let's say your Deer died, but you still have Ironclad in the Bastion. This is what it'll look like. 0.1, 0.1 for Chrono and X. So most people, they put Ironclad and Reindeer in offensive Bastion. You're going to have to wait until Ironclad uses his Divine, since you can't control his Divine from Bastion. And Deer, he just has to be alive. That's it. Just make sure your Deer stays alive, and X rage cost will be reduced. His divine. X is divine. If you see that your X is dying, automatically press his divine. He's gonna become invincible. But if it's at like 10 stacks of Ember, he's not gonna be invincible for that long. But if it's at 20, forgot the exact number. I think it's like 12 seconds maybe. He just won't take any damage at all. I'm gonna just do some gameplay on me fighting a regular base and spamming X skill. Anytime you see somebody ask a question about X, send them this video. This is probably one of the most asked questions for people who are just now starting the game. Here we have Kan Chao. Steward Divine, right where X is at, and then spam away. Just look at that. You would notice when Ironclad uses Divine. So see, he just used it. Chrono skill. Basically, everybody's skill gets halved. Look at that. But if you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'll make a video on it.